So you can't tune if you don't know what hole is what hole.
You gotta know your hose.
Trust me. We got a heat gun on here, and we're just running down in the line and verifying with what it changes over there, just to make sure, because a minute ago 1 and 8 was the only two that I had right, and I think these were flipped. 7 was 2, I think. I'm not for sure, but I had them all over the place. And you can't do a cylinder correction with temperature and, you know, with injectors with the fueling if you don't have it in the right spot. With all that being said, we are at Carbon. We've got Brad down here and Corey. Steven will be here shortly. I know y'all have seen Austin before. We've got new EGTs on it. We got the new injectors in it. We've got basically a whole new truck again.
Same headlights.
Got the same headlights and the same busted windshield. It's cracked right there.
All the way
Yeah. Yep. Clay City, Kentucky Dragway. Every time I go down there, I tear something up. So hopefully that's behind us by now. So, anyways, we are hopefully going to make power tonight. Big power. So stick around for that. We've made one short pull on wastegate and didn't even record the data. Or not the data, but didn't make the recording on the dyno. That was my fault. I didn't hit the button, and I thought I did. But that also showed us that we needed to verify the EGTs for what hole is what. Once we do this, we're going to pull a bunch of the fuel back out of it because it's way fat, we're pretty sure. We're way low on timing as well. The last Dyno video, if you watched it, we had a lot of timing pulled out of it and a lot of fuel put in it. Just testing, playing around with it with the new injectors, kind of learning how they behave. And so now we got the EGTs, we've got brand new Haltex, so we shouldn't have an issue with those. Now we can really do the corrections that we need to do and make the power that we want to make. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to shoot for, but it is north of where we've made before. I know what I want to see. We all know what we want to see happen tonight, but we're not going to put numbers out there yet until it happens. We're gonna let Corey do his thing with Brad, and we'll get right at it. We've done some cylinder corrections by now. We've been on 4 pounds, I think is what it is. We've made like 450, something in that range. We're gonna rev it on up a little bit. We've got it on a 10-pound target. It may be 8 pounds, maybe 11. We'll figure that out after this pull. But cylinder corrections and a 10-pound target is where we're at. Let's get it. So we're happy with it. It's picking up fairly good. We done a little bit more fueling change. Did we add any more timing or no? No, we didn't add any more timing, right, Brad?
Brad,
He's not paying attention.
do we add any more timing?
No.
Just fuel, right?
Yeah, we're
Just fuel correction.
fuel boost. So it should be on 15 pounds this run.
15 pounds it is.
I know you won't even look at it.
So we went up boost to, we got a 15-pound target, so we're hoping that everything is linear, and it makes right at 15. We got a new plug on the hottest cylinder, so we're going to pull that plug after this run. We're going to show you guys what about 15 pounds does, and whatever power it makes, we'll let you know that too. Go. So I haven't myself even looked to see how much power it made. First thing I did was look at the plug. I don't know if y'all can see that. Is it focused?
Yeah.
So I mean, that was just one pull, and I mean, obviously the timing's safe, fueling's safe. I mean, it isn't hot enough to even burn all the cadmium off or anything yet. So we're super happy with that. You can see, if you know what you're looking at, it's fine. Now you can go over there and see what power it made, what boost it made.
Swap out that O2 again. Still a little bit cold on one.
All right.
So we are going on up to 20 pounds. We still have like 8 degrees of timing pulled out from where we know we were before. The timing looks great at the power level we're at. We're going to run 20 pounds, see what it makes, look at that plug, and then we're going to start trickling the timing back in it from here and see where we need to go. We know we can add more timing, we just don't know how much. We're going to watch the power trend throughout the next few pulls to figure out where we need to stop and be safe. You got anything you want to say?
Yep. We're also on NGK 10s this time. I think when we were here last time,
We were on
8s, right?
Yeah, we were on the NGK 8 the last time we were here.
So we're on new plugs. It's on 10s instead of 8s. And yeah,
Everything else has changed, so why not change all that too?
yeah, we've changed it all.
So, yeah, let's get it.
And 804. 810, 804. No.
How do you feel here? You're not good?
Yeah. Sounds good.
So what we're going to try to do is same boost. So we're going to try to stick around 20 pounds. Probably going to pull about 100 degrees worth, or add about 100 degrees worth of temperature to the EGTs and see what kind of power that picks up. I would say I would expect 50 horsepower or something like that, about every 100. But we'll try it to see how it goes.
Sounds good.
timing up top only, 60, around 6,000 up in that range.
Yeah.
We pulled 2.5% of fuel out of it as well, trying to clean that up. We did gain almost 100 degree VGTs. Plugs look good so far. We got another plug in number 1. We're gonna read that one after this pull. What was the power in the last pull?
It gained 70 horsepower with about a 75 or 80 degree average gain all over.
Okay.
One cylinder.
So we're trying to gain that much more temperature and while cleaning the fuel up at the same time. So if this works out, we on the same boost will pick up another 70 or 80 horsepower.
Yeah.
Give or take. Or 50. All right, let's get it.
Yep.
That was a good pull. 884, I think. Run, Corey. Looks good. Nothing flat. Sweet.
So this is number 1.
Been Elite 370, 380 on mine.
I don't know if it's focusing for you.
Quit moving. Oh, it looks good.
It's great. There's really no cadmium burnt, nothing like that. Time mark's still safe. Fueling down there looks great. This was number 1, which was still a coated cylinder. This one was, I think, here, let's go over and look at it exactly. 1180. So this was 1180. And we were at, so it picked up a big average horsepower up here.
Can we see the difference between run before and current run up here? Like, does it just show?
Zoom out. So yeah, all we did was we was working from here to here anyways. We don't care about down here. But it picked up a pretty good average. The plug still looks good, still looks safe. But what we didn't tell you yet was when we added the 1 degree of timing, it also knocked a pound of boost out of it. Which anytime you add timing and the boost lowers, it will, it's getting happier. So if we add timing and it doesn't drop boost, that's when you really got to start worrying.
Picked up 50 at the end.
So it picked up 50 horsepower.
Yeah.
Is that 8 still?
This is number 1.
Oh, that's 1?
This is 1. Yeah, we're safe. So if it picked up, picked up 20 then.
That's what it is.
Because we went from basically 870 to 880. No, we're actually from.
More than that, eh?
Let's go off.
He's computing.
No, yeah, because they've done it later.
845.
No, let's look at 7700. That's really, let's see now on here. That's where it made his biggest gap. So 7350 at 831. And 7350 at 860. So I picked up 30 wheel.
30 horsepower, and the only thing we did was 1 degree timing, we've pulled a little bit of fuel out of it, which isn't a lot at all.
Very little.
We can still pull more fuel if we want.
We can, yeah. We're still under 1,300.
I would like to see one more degree and see the change.
Okay.
If we don't change fuel and we do just the degree of timing,
Yep, just let it eat it.
let it eat it and see what it does.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
That's what we're gonna do. One more degree, and we're probably still only gonna be working from here up.
Yeah, it's probably
We
not
don't-
going to do much here, and the peak numbers probably aren't going to be huge different, but we're just trying to get this flat.
We're just cleaning it up, and then if we can get like another good pull, then I think we just slam another 5 pounds of boost in it.
Yep.
So we'll make another pull at this same boost, and we add one more degree. Pull this plug again, and if it looks good, we might not even show you. We'll go straight to the 25 after that. So let's go. So we added a little bit of fuel back. We added, or we took away one more degree of timing from where we was at because it didn't really like it. We're getting there. We're getting there.
937 and 847.
Is it burning you out?
No, no.
Couldn't clean it too? So we're getting there. We'll let it cool down for just a second, pull them plugs, check the EGTs, check everything out. We may pull fuel, we may add fuel, we may play with the timing a little bit, and then depending on what happens now, we'll step it on up. So we're not done yet.
What did it say, 28?
It was actually not 25 pounds. It was only on
Yeah, right there.
23 pound max. That's just on the log screen. He hasn't got all the data pulled up yet. He's chit chatting and nerding out over here. But it did make more power, obviously, with more boost.
23 pounds.
So yeah, 23 pound max. Right there, we're at 937 going by, so 938 for max. He's going to pull this up and see if it was just a peak number or if it was just it looks like a pretty good average. It did average a lot over the whole curve. That's a pretty good jump. Where's the average screen down here? Average about another 30 more horsepower. So we average, yeah,
60 more foot-pound torque.
60 more foot-pounds torque, 30 more horsepower. Okay, and on all the EGTs are between 1220, 1270, 1280 at the max. So we've got basically a 50-degree window. We know for a fact if we can take this thing to 1350, it will make a lot more power. It'll also be more on the ragged edge of blowing head gaskets and being very mean to it.
Yeah.
I would rather it live at 1,000 to 1,100 all year long than to come out here and be a dyno queen and make 11 something or 12, which I want it to do, but I would rather it make, you know, a good strong average and live forever than to come out here and throw a giant number on the screen and blow up tomorrow. He's got an average pulled up right quick. You want to look at these numbers?
Yeah. You're good. Just run forward.
So we're still nerding out over here. These guys, they're all about their data. They got more stuff here that we could even talk about, honestly, going on behind this screen. What is the next move, Brad? What do you want to do?
Well, basically from here,
We'll pull the plugs, look at those.
just peek at them real quick if you want. I mean, we know the temperatures on all of them again, but
But I want to look at the timing number at that boost.
yeah, I'd like to see that. We need to go in and add some duty cycle and boost control and see if we can get it to jam on up.
So we need to get that other 2 pound in order to make the 25 that we were looking for just now.
Yeah, because that was 20 at 6,500, and then 23 when it revved out. That's
So at
7,500.
65, it was only on 20 pounds.
Yeah.
So at peak power, it was only on 20 pounds. And the 23 on out the back didn't trend high.
Yeah. So we just need to throw some more at it.
You know, throw duty cycle at it, and we'll pull this plug, make sure the timing still looks happy with an extra pound or two that we just made.
Yep.
And we'll get at it with another pull at hopefully 25 pounds on the next one. See you in a minute.
What we got?
That is beautiful.
Barely getting a little color, about a third of the plug.
Fuel ring down there looks beautiful.
Yeah, got nice. Just right at the top of the bend.
I mean, I'm completely satisfied with that.
It's perfect.
Safe.
Cadmium, still good and safe. So I'd say we leave.
Our job right. Number 1 and number 8 should look the same.
Oh yeah,
And number 1 and number 8 are the furthest apart from each other on what they want.
yeah.
So,
Thank you, Brian Tooley, for this beautiful intake. This has fixed so many issues for us. The other Holley intake we had on there, it didn't matter what we done, corner to corner, we never could get the fueling right. We chased it. You know, we did have to change injectors eventually and EGTs to really monitor that. But these plugs are showing you the truth. So if you guys out there are fighting some issues, you're having a cylinder that you just got some shitty plugs in certain holes, if you just run out of injector in certain holes and other ones, you know, you're still, you know, safe. You need to get a good quality intake, and Brian Tooley has that. There's other companies out there. This is going to stay on this truck forever. I have no reason I would ever want to change this. This will carry me as far as I ever want to go. So thank you. And he's got a few more intakes than this one. This is the equalizer. He's got a Trinity. The Trinity does come up higher. And by the way, for you guys out there, this is truck accessories. You're not supposed to be able to run a truck accessory with this intake. So although I do have a water manifold system, we have another car that we had built years ago with this intake. With the tensioner and the factory water pump, you don't have to build this stuff, but you have to cut off this pulley here, which was your idler pulley. And the only reason you're doing that is because your throttle position, and you can run truck accessories with this intake. Even though they say you can't, you can, because we're doing it. And we have done it on another car. So, like I said, that intake's helped us. You know, everything here is working together and helping us. Plugs are happy, tune-up's looking happy. We're gonna put duty cycle in it to make the pounds that we wanna make, and then we're gonna continue to go up from there. We may make 1 or 2 more pulls. It's very late. We're in the middle of the city here, and I don't know how much more we can push our luck without the law showing up, but we got to be a little bit respectful because he's got to come here every day and have a business. So we're gonna push the boundaries a little bit. Look at him over there. So yeah, we're gonna throw that one back in there and just try to make the 25 pounds. Let's get it.
No, this thing only went to 136 degrees.
So he's saving that log right now, and we were at we still didn't make the 25 pound. we're messing with the hold on the dyno to try to achieve it.
Same again.
Same
Identical.
same boost. 22 pound.
That's just what it. Yeah.
So we're 100% duty cycle. I don't run onboard air, and I don't run CO2. I just run manifold air because I don't like failure points. If I want to make more than this with what we have it and the way we have it tuned right now, then I'm going to have to add spring, which we do not want to do, or because we've been down that road, or we can add CO2 or onboard air. I don't like adding extra features to the truck. I like simplicity. We can achieve more power just cleaning up the tune a little more, or we can leave it here and race the truck and be happy with it and learn how to race with this new gear and set the truck up the way we used to race it and knowing how to do it. We're probably going to call it quits right now. The air fuel is still fat. You know,
I'd say it's happy. We'll just call it happy. Temperatures are
still
in the
within
1200s.
Yeah, within the threshold that we want to have them at.
Yep.
We know because we just done it earlier. Yeah, we're
Boost out. That's the boost controller. That's all it has.
So what was that power run there?
That was
960.
Yep, 957 and
960.
got 960 torque, but you know
And
that's
then why is that zoomed like that?
that's just where it
the way
held.
it-
That's where it held.
Oh,
up on
okay,
that.
that's what changed it.
We were trying to hold.
So
it
if you look though, what we love, and a lot of people don't really know this if you're at the house sitting on your couch, but when you see a number like a boost curve or a horsepower curve that comes up, spikes and falls over, that's a hero pass. This thing is making massive power forever. This isn't your dyno queen where it goes makes 1,000 and falls. We're making massive amounts of power. Like the average power in this thing is incredible, which is why the truck is so fast. So, okay, at 5,000,
It even gives you a full sweep.
yeah, so at 5,000 RPM, we are making 900 horsepower. Go on back to, scroll up to 4,000. This is why the truck is fast as shit. 4,000 on. This truck is just, it makes such a great average amount of power. If you have to pedal it and you have to fall back down into this range and get back in it for any reason, that is how you can drive back around somebody. So we're gonna call it quits for there. I have not made a pass in this truck in a while. I've got to set this anti-roll bar up that Jason from 10 Soldiers sent me. It's on there. I just have to adjust it and get that stuff right. We want this thing, if it wheelies, we want it to go dead straight. BTR, the intake, that hit every spot. Brandon Carter, the injectors, you're nailing it. I mean, these things build atomizers. They're doing everything we want. The duty cycle is what, 50%?
Not even.
Right,
Right under.
Where are we at on here? 46% injector duty cycle. We've got so much more
And
left
that's-
in this thing.
And that's on pretty low pressure for those twos. That's just 85 pounds.
Yeah. So we've got.
We're being conservative.
That's gonna call it for tonight. We're at Carbon. Right there's your man. Over here back behind. Where we at? He's looking for him. But listen, I think we've got a hot rod. We just gotta go out there and prove it to ourselves. And when you all see it again, it'll have CO2 on it. We're out.